No, I am live.
Oh, you are live?
Yes. You can tell I don't do this a whole lot, so just bear with me. I have my wife helping me on my PC there at the controls. All right. So we'll wait a little bit for anyone else to show up before starting the race and before announcing who the 5 finalists are. And I'm freezing, that's why I'm like bundled up here. I had to turn the heat up. And I won't be doing demonstrations outside for a while now. Not until probably April. Yeah, I'm not much of a talker, you can tell, right? I'm just reading your chat, guys. And today I've been working on the next unboxing and review. It's been taking me all day, and I won't have it ready till next week though. I ordered a new type of wireless microphone, and unfortunately it's not working out very well. They have auto noise reduction on, which is great if you're just doing interviews with people, but I was finding that I'm trying to demonstrate the sounds of the Saber, and it's reducing the sound of the Saber and picking up my voice, and it just sounded just like crap. So I'm sending them back, and I have another set of wireless mics that I've ordered. Hey, Mike Rogers. Yeah, I know Mike Rogers. I remember right after I released that video, and I saw Mike later that day, and Mike comes up to me and he's like, "Oh, you definitely should do that again." And it's been a while. Okay, so it's been 3 minutes, and I don't want to make you guys wait all night for this. So let me just tell you how I did it. Everyone that commented with their Jedi or Sith name or both, I copy that name, I put it into a spreadsheet, and I give it a heart. And then I go to the next person and keep going through the entire list, grabbing all the people that entered. So now everyone's on a line, everyone has a number. I then use a random number generator between 1 and I think it was like 113, whatever. Random number generator. I do that 5 times, and I get 5 different names. And then once I have those 5 names, I like to snoop a little bit, and I just check your YouTube about information just to see if I have any type of suspicion that it's a fake account or someone just created it to enter, because I know in the handling giveaway there were a few like that. So I'm thinking that the next giveaway I do, I'm going to make a stipulation that the account had to have been created before the day that I actually announced the giveaway video. That way no one can just kind of like make an account and join the giveaway, right? All right. So I got the 5 names in front of me, so I'm going to read them out to you right now. So the first finalist is Cyber Mage 7. The second finalist is TesTiramisu. The third finalist is archexcel, and archexcel somehow made it again, but must be lucky. Then we got T-Rose or Tros. I'll just say T-Rose. T-Rose Berry 91585. And the last finalist is the Prophecy 64.
And he's on yet.
And are any of those people... Ah, there you are. Prophecy 64. I see you. I don't know about the other people, but this will be saved and they can watch it later. And after we have the race, I'm going to put the order of the 5 finalists. I'll have it in the description of this video to see who comes in first, second, third, fourth, fifth. And then I will comment to their original comment on the giveaway video saying that they won. And if that person doesn't reply to me within 24 hours, we go to the second place and then third and so forth. So hopefully one of the 5 people, and obviously Prophecy 64 is here, so hopefully one of those 5 people will claim the prize. All right, so let's switch over to the race. Just give it a second here. Okay, everything is delayed on my screen, so we'll just shuffle the 5 finalists up a little bit. There we go. It doesn't really matter too much. Okay. So let's get ready, and here we go. So it looks like T. Rose Berry has a very slight lead against the Prophecy 64. They're neck and neck. Cybermage falling behind, with TesTiramisu in third, archexcel in fourth. Prophecy 64 is moving ahead, but T. Rose Berry, no, T. Rose Berry is still slightly behind the Prophecy. And what's going to happen? 10, 9, 8, Prophecy 64 is slipping behind. Oh, what's happening? TesTiramisu. Oh, and T. Rose Berry says, no, 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 I'm crossing that finish line. And there are the results. First place, T. Rose Berry. Second place, TesTiramisu. Third place, Cybermage. Fourth place, archexcel. And fifth place, the Prophecy 64. And we'll just switch back to my live view. I'm so sorry, Prophecy 64, but you never know. What if all 4 people don't respond? You never know, right? Okay, so that wraps up the race. And before you guys leave, I'm going to give you some SABNEO updates. So they are still working on the custom Frugal Jedi Saber. There's not a whole lot of information to release right now. They did send me some 3D files to have a look at, and right now they're focused on the design of it and how it's going to look. And I've told them how I want it to look. I'm not being too picky, but the idea is I want the hilt not to be so polished and shiny and new looking. I want it to appear as if it was owned by a Jedi who has survived Order 66. Or maybe it was a lightsaber that was found in a Jedi temple from thousands of years ago. So I want it to look a little weathered and have some brass and steel accents to it, but nothing shiny. So they're working on a design, and they're still working on that. They're also going to be using new files that I'm going to provide them, just because I have better English files that I've created. And you know, my big issue is they don't use any effect for ignition types, right? When they should be saying, you know, broken ignition and photon ignition, things like that. So they're going to improve that as well, because there's no reason why they can't. So that's the Frugal Jedi Saber at the moment. Still early in development. Other news is a lot of you are asking for the V8 Nova review, and that is coming, finally. They didn't want to send me one right away because they're actually working on making more changes to the soundboard and releasing another updated soundboard in the future. But I felt that I should review the Nova anyway, even if it's using the original 2.0 soundboard, just because I want to see how the hilt design is, and see how everything's held together. Later on, if they do release an update, I mean, who knows when, they release an update to the soundboard and make a new sound fonts, whatever, we'll worry about it then. But I do want to get that Saber in my hands, just to see how it feels and how it looks, and if I can recommend it. And if I do recommend it and I like it, there will be another SABNEO giveaway in December for a Nova, hopefully. I mean, if it's horrible, I don't want to give it away, because why would I want to give something to you guys that I think is absolute trash? Alpha 2.0. Anyways, that's all I have to say about that. Yeah, so I have another unboxing and review coming out next week for another Saber from a new company, and another helmet, and doing some other stuff as well. Just gonna have a look over here. Yeah, Blue Bomber 81, like a found relic. That's the whole idea, right? It's a relic. It's something ancient and cool, not shiny and new like most Sabers are. Yeah, and you're also mentioning the RGB with SD card. So TXQ has come out with a new soundboard, which is RGB with a micro SD card. And I'm going to be hopefully reviewing one of those as well. Because, I mean, that's something that should be there, right? I mean, why not? If you can do it for Pixel, why not RGB? Because not everyone wants Pixel. I do like RGBs for fighting with, just because I'm not afraid to really whack them hard. Sorry, my eye's itching. Yeah, a non-fingerprint magnet is the idea. Okay, if you have any questions, now would be the time to put them in the chat. Any questions at all? Anything you want to see reviewed? Hilt designs or something completely different, something that's not a lightsaber that I haven't done? Let me know. Is that African or European? Can we see Mrs. Frugal? I don't know if she wants to come over here or not.
No, I'm not ready.
No, she's not ready. She's not ready for that. What I'll do is I'll post. Trying to think here, not the next video, because that's kind of already almost finished. But in my next video, I'll show you the Halloween costumes that we dressed up as. We went to a Halloween karaoke party Friday night, and we dressed up as King Arthur from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and my trusty Squire Patsy. So I was King Arthur and she was Patsy. So yeah, I'll post those. I'll put those pictures into a video so you can see them.
That's right.
Okay, so will your SABNEO Saber have a D-ring to put it on a belt? I haven't even gotten that far to the pommel yet. It's more the emitter right now. Pommel, we could look at doing the D-ring, or we could do the CoverTech wheel. I don't know what the preference is out there. I'll see how the pommel will turn out. CoverTech wheels, yeah, I mean, they're okay, but I think it does detract a little bit from the hilts, while a D-ring, you know, it looks more like a relic. So I'm thinking probably I'll try to get a D-ring on there. But that is a good point. Should have one. Removable kyber crystal. Once we start getting into kyber crystals and the chambers, prices will go up. And I mean, SABNEO is trying to keep it budget friendly. I mean, yeah, I do love them. And one day I want to review it's like Star Killers that has the kyber crystal chamber, which looks so cool. But yeah, I wouldn't get your hopes up about a crystal or a crystal chamber. Okay, well, we could recite Monty Python on the Holy Grail, but I think it's time to wrap up this video. I need to have dinner. So, well, thank you all for joining me for this live event, and thank you all. Thanks to everyone who entered, and thank you for subscribing and watching my videos. And I will see you next week for another lightsaber unboxing and review. Have a good night.